Aries, welcome to the reading for your week of July 21st. Just a reminder, if you enjoy the reading, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. It'll really help the channel grow. So we are going to do a 5-card spread for you for this week. First, we will do a cut of the cards to see what comes up at the bottom of the deck. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Cups. So this is definitely appropriate for Mercury retrograde, which is going to be going on this week and which, we're going to be entering. The 6 of Cups is a card of, nostalgia, thinking about the past. It's also a card of childlike energy. So whatever that brings up for you, right? Like whatever you're thinking about, and we're all going to be thinking about the past when it comes to Mercury retrograde. To me, Mercury retrograde is things good and bad coming up from the past, which we have to really reckon with, which we really have to, process. A lot of things come up from the past. We have a Mercury retrograde in Leo. So a lot of your fire energy, a lot of the fire experiences that you've had, maybe experiences with people who have fire in their chart. It's about letting those things come back, allowing them to come back. I'm a firm believer in, not going back to the past, even with our energy or people from the past that might not have been good for us. So this is a way for us to release the past when we go through a retrograde. So you have the 6 of Cups. So what does that mean for you? What is it in your past that you have to contend with? What is it in your past that you have to process? So think about that while we come up with our 5 cards for you here, Aries. Your first card is the Hanged Man. Your second card is the 8 of Swords. Third card is the 6 of Pentacles. Your fourth card is the Ace of Swords. And your fifth card is the Ace of Pentacles. Nice, 2 aces in a 5-card spread. So again, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is stuff from your past. Stuff that you are still contending with, whatever that means for you. This is also hopefully something that's bringing back a childlike energy. You're an Aries, first sign of the zodiac. In my opinion and my experience, Aries has the most natural childlike energy. So whatever it is that's coming back to you, whatever it is that's hopefully bringing out a childlike energy. So if you focus on the things from the past that is bringing out a more childlike joy for you, really focus on that, Aries. All right. So your first card is the Hanged Man. So anything in your life that you are putting yourself into a different position as far as your perspective, that's what the Hangman is doing, right? The Hangman is hanging himself upside down from the tree of life, right? And we do this because, especially if you have that 6 of Cups as your focus card at the bottom of the deck, this is having you think about things you've experienced, thinking about things that you're going through right now, the way that you're looking at things, and seeing things from a new perspective, seeing things differently with this Hanged Man, right? So it's like we all have things from our past that we contend with, and that's just life, that's just being a human being. But how do you see those things differently? How do you use those lessons that you've learned from past experiences to move forward with new clarity, new perspectives, new ways of seeing things, right? Processing stuff from the past, the pain from the past, so that moving forward, you can move forward more lightly, right? So this is what the Hanged Man is asking you to do. And then right next to the Hanged Man, you have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card of putting up boundaries, a lot of times unnecessary boundaries, or the 8 of Swords is also a card of being stuck, right? So you can see here, she has a blindfold on. She's tied herself up with rope, right? And she has these 8 swords around her. So we don't know if she put up those 8 swords. We don't know if life put those 8 swords around her. But the thing about it is that it's easy to take these, the blindfold off. It's easy to take the rope off, because once you do that, once you see that there are boundaries that you're putting up, or that there are boundaries, perceived or non-perceived boundaries, you can find a way to set yourself free, right? So that's the key to the Eight of Swords. So the way that you're seeing things moving forward from the things from your past and just looking at things differently, you're going to see that you have some walls up, right? Maybe from pain, past experiences that have hurt you. This is an opportunity for you to see where your walls are, the walls that you're putting up. And it's always good to have boundaries. It's always good to have walls. But the Eight of Swords is about these unnecessary boundaries that we place around ourselves and in our lives, right? So this is the opportunity for you to see, where do you have walls up that you need to bring down, right? Maybe if you had those walls up and you had the blindfold around you, it made you trust your intuition more, it made you see things differently. But now this is the opportunity for you to really break down any walls that you need to break down. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. So this is you working on balance. This is you working on what you need to focus on as far as your past goes, as far as what you're looking at moving forward, what you're looking at right now. What are you going to give energy to? What are you going to, stop giving energy to, because it's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your effort, it's a waste of your work, right? So that's the Six of Pentacles in this reading. And, when you do that, you're going to have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about brand new clarity, right? So once you process the past, once you see how you're going to move forward, once you see how you're going to take down walls, and then now how you're going to expend your energy in a better way, you will have brand new clarity. You will have a new perspective again with that Hangman and this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords here, the sword has a crown at the top. So this is asking you to think about, like, what experiences have you gone through, maybe put you in pain, maybe made you heal, made you see things from a brand new perspective. But it's like, once you have this new mental clarity moving forward here with the Ace of Swords, you are going to be able to get your crown. You're going to be able to see that these past experiences that might have wounded you, or that made you put up walls, once you really take the time and the effort to process these experiences and how you're going to learn from them moving forward, you're going to get your crown with this Ace of Swords. And the last card that you have in this spread is the Ace of Pentacles, right? So going along with that Ace of Swords, like this new insight that you're going to have, this new way of seeing, this new way of thinking, processing what you process, putting down walls so you can allow things to come in, you're going to have something brand new to work on. You're going to have something that is going to be valuable. So whatever that is, right? So it's like, maybe it's past experiences from work, maybe it's past experiences from people, past experiences from life. Once you process that moving forward, you're going to be able to work on something in a much more efficient way, new, nice way, brand new way, with this Ace of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and clarify here, Aries. First card was the Hangman. With the Hangman, you have the King of Cups. So this is you, again, seeing things from a new perspective. And with the King of Cups is on a platform here in the middle of the ocean, and he's emotionally stable. So whatever it is that you've been through, whatever it is that you've gone through here, Aries, these experiences of pain, joy, things that are coming up from the past, the retrograde is going on right now. It is putting you into a much better emotional state, right? You are able to see your emotions better. You're able to see your past hurts and pain in a much different perspective. Also focus on your joy. Things that, like maybe painful experiences from your past also had very joyful experiences. And who you are right now is that you are becoming more emotionally stable with that King of Cups. Your second card is the Eight of Swords. And with the Eight of Swords, we have the Moon. Makes a lot of sense, right? These walls that you put up come from places of, darkness in your emotions, darkness from the experience that you have gone through in your life, right? You are protecting yourself with the Ace of Swords. The Moon is a lot, right? Oh, it just dropped it. The Moon is about diving into your shadows. one thing that I like to think about when it comes to the moon is that you see this lobster right here at the bottom, right? He's in front of this path, and that path is the fool's journey, right? Going towards the moon, going towards those pillars. So now that you have really thought about past experiences, past experiences that made you put up walls, right? Boundaries are always good, because what boundaries do is that it allows us to protect ourselves from life. It allows us to protect ourselves from what we have experienced, what we're experienced now, and it's a protective layer that we put around ourselves. And with the moon here, it's going to allow you to really dive into your shadows, dive into the hidden parts of these experiences that you've gone through. Your third card is the Six of Pentacles, and with the Six of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is about adventure. The Page of Wands is about creativity, trying new things. These two cards together are saying that you need to have new experiences, right? It's time to do your best to process the past. It's time to do your best to move forward. The Page of Wands is encouraging you to move forward. But with the Six of Pentacles, think about how you're going to move forward. And this could be emotionally, this could be physically, spiritually. It's time for you to move forward, head in new directions, go on some adventures, right? So Wands cards are always about adventures. Wands are always about creativity, being bold, taking on new experiences. And then you're going to have to figure out what new experiences you're going to want to take. These can be physical experiences out in the world, or these can be adventures and experiences that you do in your home. But it's like, again, you have two ace cards coming up here. What are the new things that you're going to want to take on as far as creativity goes with that Page of Wands? Your fourth card is the Ace of Swords, and you have the Six of Swords. So you're moving on, right? You're moving on to better things. You're moving on to better people, better opportunities, better places. Once you've really taken the time to process, what you've experienced, you are going to move on to a new place here with the Six of Swords. And please trust in that, right? Like, this is the beauty of processing. This is the beauty of processing our past. Once we do that, we become lighter and we're more encouraged to move forward again with that Page of Wands. So you have something really, really new that's going to hopefully add something really powerful and wonderful to your life. So you figure out what that is. What are the new things that you want to do, and then take action with that Page of Wands. And your last card is the Ace of Pentacles, and with the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant. There's a lot to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about blessings. The Hierophant is about being able to tap into your intuitive energy. So with the Ace of Pentacles, what is your intuition leading you towards? What is your intuition leading you towards that's going to make you have a brand new beginning, a brand new start, something to work on, right? So again, new mental clarity with that Ace of Swords, and you need to think about, what do I want to work on here with this Ace of Pentacles? What are the messages that I'm receiving through the Hierophant? How am I going to bring that into my life? And what is it that you're going to start here with this Ace of Pentacles? All right, have a good week, Aries. Have fun. And if you like this video, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Appreciate you all.